We need to talk about this war. Mainstream media is not shooting you straight, as always. They run an entertainment business. I'm gonna prove to you in 2 minutes what's actually behind all of this. So put your detective hat on because we're gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm not a politician. I'm a social strategist, and I've worked with 5,800 people showing them the blind spots in their body language, their voice, the way they present themselves that make people feel weirded out when they're around them, not trust them, not like them, and they have no idea what they're doing, and we work together to fix that. So I can spot these things quickly. Why did Trump start this whole fiasco? Well, there's two main theories. Number one, Iran was about to attack Israel, which would have drug us in anyway, so Trump attacked them preemptively first. This is what the administration have said. Theory number two, which is gaining more momentum in the United States, is that Israel and Netanyahu have leverage over the president and the administration and basically told us to do so. I'm sure you've already made up your mind on that. We're not going to get into that, but that doesn't matter for the rest of this video because what happens next is the same. If Trump stops the war too early, Iran rebuilds, and America, we just spent tens of billions of dollars and majorly pissed off every country in the Middle East because Iran is retaliating by bombing them too, and the whole thing would be for nothing because they'd come back stronger. And we would show a lack of competence because we couldn't execute with our military like we thought we could. Side note, and this is very expensive, listen to this. Gas in America is up 74 cents at the pump in the last 2 weeks since this whole thing started. If it gets worse, if they block off that whole Strait of Hormuz, could blast past $5, $6 a gallon. The reason is because the Strait of Hormuz, it's 21 miles wide. It's very thin, but 20% of all the world's oil squeezes through that, and Iran controls it. So since the war started, most of that oil has stopped moving completely. Now, right now, Trump has something very rare. This is the third thing we need to talk about. Republicans control both the House and the Senate, which means nobody can stop him or do anything other than just slow him down a little bit, letting him execute a lot of what he wants to do, his plan that he wants to fill out before his term. That goes away in November. Every single seat in the House and a third of the seats in the Senate are up for election. So if gas blows a gasket and goes $5, $6, $7 a barrel, wouldn't that be nice? A gallon, Americans, we know through history, when they get angry at things like that, they take it out on the incumbent party. So the Republicans would get voted out, then Democrats would take control of Congress. Now they can do whatever they want to slow down and stop Trump from executing his plan, okay? The second thing, Iran, they know they can't beat our military, so they're attacking our money instead. They're pushing and trying to influence countries to buy all oil with the Chinese currency. It's called the yuan instead of American dollars. One of the biggest reasons the dollar is so powerful is because countries all over the world need to use dollars to transact, to buy and to sell oil. It's been that way for 52 years. And if enough countries start paying in Chinese currency instead, or BRICS comes up with their own side currency that skates the dollar, it makes a dollar a lot less valuable and trustworthy. That may not seem like a big deal, but so much of America's power and influence shrinks and things get more expensive for Americans in perpetuity. The fancy folks call this losing the reserve currency status. Basically, it just means the dollar isn't the strongest currency in the world anymore. That's the important thing. Trump knows all this, and Trump is a competent public speaker, but sometimes you can see he talks so much to the media. Sometimes you can tell in his voice, in his body language, in his social signals that he's not 100% confident in what he's saying. You're probably doing things that weird people out too. You have social blind spots that make people not trust you, not take you seriously, maybe not like you. And if you want to know what those blind spots are, you can send me a 60-second video of you talking. And once a month, I pick somebody, I analyze it, and I break it down for free. Normally, I charge for this, but if you're on the mailing list, I pick one person once a month. I'll put a link to that below.